A messy morning across the metro as a deadly storm moves through.
The National Weather Service confirmed an EF1 tornado touched down in Douglas County, and new tonight we're learning more about the man killed there. Friends identified him as Scot Hudson. A tree crashed onto his car during the storms. It happened just 3 minutes away from his family-owned restaurant. All day, dozens of people stopped by the restaurant, Hudson's Hickory house, to pay their respects. Hope Ford joins us live with an 11 Alive exclusive. Hope, you talked to one of his closest and longtime friends tonight.
Yeah, I did. And it's interesting that you say one, because there are so many people who have come by today who have called him their friend. That's just the type of person Scot was, everyone's friend. The type of person nobody had a bad thing to say about, and really someone that this community was not ready to say goodbye to.
We've been coming here every Friday night for better part of 30 years.
Jeff Posey loves Hudson's Hickory house, but it's not just for the food. It's for his friend, the owner, Scot Hudson, who always greeted Jeff when he walked in.
It will be something that I'm looking for when I walk in the door for a long time.
Friends say Scot died after a tree fell on his car during a storm in Douglasville. Now his family-owned restaurant, serving the community for 50 years, serves as a memorial, with longtime customers paying their respects.
I think it's going to feel empty without that presence, without that love, without that care in the room.
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Scot was more than a businessman. An employee of 24 years tells us if someone couldn't pay for their food, they ate for free, and Scot would often pay down student lunch debts.
He was always around for all of us. When we really needed something, we could just call him.
Because he was just good to everybody. The railroad track being right here, years ago when the trains would come by, they would call here from 30 minutes out and give their order, and Scot would walk across that street with a box of food and hold it up as they went, and they grab it as they went by.
Jeff called Scot part of his family and says it broke his heart to visit Scot's daughter just hours after his death.
It's rough. They don't know how to feel right now. All pretty numb.
And the restaurant's been closed since 3 o'clock today, but lots of people have been coming by and leaving flowers and leaving small gifts. And the community stands by, saying that Scot is the kindest man that you would ever meet. And the community says they're ready to stand by the family when they decide to reopen. Aisha.
Such a big figure in that community. Hope, thank you so much for really giving us a better sense of who he was.